This is like apple pie in a cup. Seriously, it's incredible. I have just made this and you guys are going to absolutely love it. If you're in the cooler months around the world, this is the gig. Bit of cinnamon on top. This is the most delicious little, gorgeous little spiced coconut milk drink, and I'm calling it apple pie in a cup for you at home. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, click the button below and comment below too, you know, when you're there, and get on my little, you know, ding ding, subscribe, little isms in my in your inbox, because I get that in channels I follow and I love it, and something that's come out. So this is amazing. It's simple and delicious. Check out what we're going to use today. How can all of this make this? So back home in Australia, it's cold, especially in Melbourne. Hey, it's like freezing, right?
Yeah, Canberra.
It's freezing. Look at me, it's freezing, because I'm in a tropical island where it's not cold, right, at all. So this is for my beautiful friends back home, and for anybody over the other side, or that way over the world, in America or Europe or anywhere like that, Canada, anywhere like that. This is for you, because if you're in the kind of chilly months, this is a really quick go-to kind of yummy drink, and it actually feels like, and my girlfriend Kat Dawes said to me once years ago, it tastes like apple pie in a cup. Ooh. I know, right? Anyway, let's give it a crack. Really, really simple. So you're going to have some dates. Now you could have medjool dates. I've got dried dates, so it's up to you how many you put in of the medjool ones, but with the dried ones, I'm going to put in maybe, these are little, aren't they? Look at them. They're very little. Yeah. I'm going to put in 6 of those in there. And then I'm going to put in some clove powder. Oh, yeah. Yummy. And I only want a pinch of clove powder. Now, with these amazing spoons, check this out, right? These are my favourite set of spoons ever. It goes right down to a pinch.
Say pinch?
It says pinch. See? No, I'm not joking. I would not joke about that.
There you go.
I just want a pinch. A pinch would be like a pinch. Yeah? Get it? Get it, get it, get it.
Are they local cloves from Bali?
They are local cloves from Bali. We're very lucky to be living in a country where we're surrounded by clove trees up north, right?
Yeah, north.
Up north. And the clove, it's like driving on these amazing roads up near Singaraja.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
And there's just clove trees everywhere, and the local people are drying the cloves on the ground as you drive your motorbike around them, and it smells like an apple pie, doesn't it? Yeah. It is phenomenal. Yeah. I've got a cardamom pod here now. I've just opened it up because they're like this, right? And all I do is, you can smash it if you want to with a hammer or whatever. Just happen to have fingernails these days. Just open it up like this, and then you want those little seeds to go in here. You got it? Yeah, you with me? It. Scott's behind the camera. Hi, Scotty. Hi. I'm going to put 2 cloves in here. 2 cardamom pods in there. So I've got 2. I want some nutmeg. Now, notice how it's whole. Don't be afraid, everyone, to buy whole nutmeg. It lasts forever. And all you do is grab one and grab your wee little ism, and you'll see, can you see that side? I just want a little bit of this. I don't want a lot. Once again, like a pinch. Isn't that pretty?
Amazing, yeah. Oh, smell that from here.
Yeah. Very different to the powder. Just like the cloves, we buy dried cloves and then grind them up to make the clove powder. Really simple. All you do is you get the cloves, and I buy them locally. They're organic cloves, and I put them in my Vitamix powder, and I sift it, right, to get it nice and fine.
Right.
I do the same thing with my cinnamon. I buy it whole. If you guys are in supermarkets and you can get it this big, still buy it. And I just break off pieces like this and put it into my Vitamix dry jug blender, blend it, and then put it into one of these, and I don't get all the big chunks, and it's all lovely and fine. So where am I at? The powdered clove went in there.
Yes.
The cardamom went in there.
Yes.
The nutmeg went in there.
Yes.
A pinch, and 2 cardamom pods. Pinch, 2 cardamom pods, opened. As you can see, there's the shells. And now I want as much and as little cinnamon as you like, but I want a good dash. You can hear it, hey? Those chunks in there.
That looks so cool.
It does look very, very cool. Now you definitely want salt. Very important. Salt is the building blocks of flavour. You don't want too much because you don't want it to be too salty. And now you're going to add, and I'm going to add probably, I'm going to be drinking this. So I think I would drink like a nice coffee cup full of this.
This would be nice as an iced coffee in the summer.
Yeah, totally.
Nice
Yeah.
hot coffee,
I think that's enough for 2 people.
Yeah. What milk did you use there, Sam?
I just used coconut milk. Yeah, it's about 500 mils actually, which is fantastic. Enough for 2 people. Cup of yumminess.
So
Okay.
you can warm this up or have it cold, right?
Yes, we're going to warm it up. Okay. I'm going to blend. I want everything to break down. Those cardamom pods, I want all the dates to come together. I want everything to come together with this coconut milk. Now, if you're allergic to coconut milk, use any milk you like. But if it is a nut milk, be careful because nut milks can burn and they can go really thick. And coconut milk doesn't. So just be mindful of that. I actually love coconut milk. I think it's amazing. It's lighter.
We're talking fresh coconut milk.
Fresh coconut milk. But for you at home, you might not have that. All right, I'm going to blend. Noise. Ready, noise. All right. Done. And this is where you taste because you need to adjust it to your liking. I mean, the sweetness, right? For me, it's nowhere near sweet enough, but I'm going to add that as I go as it's getting hotter. So I need a pot, little pot, and then I want to actually sieve it because I don't want any chunks or anything coming through if there is any in there. I just know one thing for sure, that if this was soy milk, it'd be too strong. It wouldn't feel that great. I know if it was nut milk, I'd feel a bit gluggy. So for me, the nutritional benefits of using coconut milk for Cynthia, I don't care what any nutritionist says. It feels good in my body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So low heat. I don't want this to boil. Okay. So can you come down nice and close, Scott? It's a bit frothy, which is fine. So glad I put that tiny bit of salt in there because that tiny bit of salt just brings out flavour. Get it? It's lovely. Have a taste. It's already warming up already. It's actually quite delicious. Now this is where you decide if you want to put some coconut nectar in there, or if you want to put some honey in there, or if you want to put some palm sugar in there, or if you want to put some rapadura sugar in there, or if you want to put some maple syrup in there. So I just had a sniff of this one, which was coconut nectar, and I'm not a great fan of it, to be honest. In this drink, maple syrup now, I'm a fan. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit in for Cynthia because it's what Cynthia wants. Just a tiny little drizzle like that. Not boiling, it's on a very low heat. I don't want this to boil, I just want it to get hot enough that I feel like a hug from the inside out. Okay. Oh my God, that's sensational. That is sensational. I actually want a little bit more cinnamon there. Now, guess what? Okay, if I boiled this, it's going to split, it's going to do all the things, I'm not interested. But if I don't take it hot enough, I'm not going to get the spices coming through because cloves take a while to come through. Cardamom takes a while to come through. And when you heat it up, they come through. So just be very mindful of that. You want to just be really super mindful that it's not boiling, it's not sticking, nothing's happening. I know my stove. I'm looking at the heat, see how low that heat is, Scott? Yeah. And I'm staying with it. You know, say I've got a few people over and it is winter and the fire is on, and we are having some kitchen moment sessions in the kitchen chatting. And this is getting hotter and hotter, and it's just beautiful. I love that it's already got that froth from the blender.
Yeah.
I freaking love that. I don't want that to go away.
Oh, cappuccino looking.
I'm mindful, I'm feeling it's really on a low heat, nothing's sticking, nothing's boiling. It's definitely getting hot. Yeah, it's getting hot now, which is awesome. You know, and if my dad was here, he'd want a little bit of Kahlua in this. See that nice froth on top? Cinnamon dust on there. And that, my friends, oh my gosh, is apple pie in a cup. For all you amazing people out there that are in the chilly weather, this is going to cuddle you from the inside out. Yum. Let me know how you go. Those spices are just coming through. If you want to add more, cardamom, go ahead. If you added something like an allspice mix, comment below and let me know what you did, because I'm really interested in what you're doing at home, because it's fascinating how we're all different, right? But this is just subtle and lovely. See ya.